Hey guys, this is Mrs. Wagner. I am out again today. So I wanted to go over with you what you guys should be doing today. So once again, you can start off by going to your Canvas course. And right at the top of the course, you guys will see your honors lesson, 1010 lesson. And you can look at your to-do list for today. So since I'm gone again today, I'm not going to have you guys start building parachutes for obvious reasons. So we will plan to do that tomorrow. What we're going to do is we're going to make today like your Genius Hour day with a couple of exceptions. I want you to, if you have not already, get a chance to meet with your design group, that's your lab group, and have a design ready and a purchase order ready so that tomorrow you guys can go ahead and get your materials and start building right away at the start of class. So let's look through your list for today. So the first thing we need to double check on is if you haven't completed, so you got 2 half sheets yesterday. If you don't have these half sheets, just get them from your teacher. But the first half sheet was the big questions and research. Just make sure you have the questions answered on that side. You've watched the video, you've made some comments about that. You have looked at your material list, so you see what you've got. Your research should be done at this point. But if you feel like you need to finish that up, please do. That should be submitted today. So you want to do that. And then in the part 2 part where you're designing parachutes, please have your individual design made, including labeled materials on it. So have your individual design done. So if you do that stuff first, then you can go ahead and work on Genius Hour for a while. And then we'll pick back up at the end of class with meeting up with your team and making your final designs. So in step number 2, you're going to continue brainstorming about your Genius Hour project. So once again, you can go to your Genius Hour resources. We talked a little bit earlier about, remember you see a little bit more than I see here, or I see, okay. So we talked about brainstorming last week. So we're going to talk about choosing a topic today, which is step number 2. So in narrowing down your topic, once you have an idea of what you think you want to do, it's time to narrow down your topic a little bit. So once again, you need a topic that's going to hold your interest. It should have a purpose, so something that you are passionate about. And so eliminate things that don't really fit that description. So you need to kind of create 4 to 6 driving questions about your topic. So they should be something that you specifically want to find out about your topic. A lot of the why does this happen, what might happen if kind of questions are what we're looking for. And we want to keep in mind that whatever you're choosing to do with your Genius Hour project, this shouldn't be something that you can straight up Google and find the answer to. So think about using these deep questioning words to help you. So instead of does this happen, did this happen, work toward the could this happen, what might happen if, what could this happen in the future. They talk about improving the question. If you look at this graphic over here that I'm looking at, they talk about how to improve your questions to make them a little bit better, but using questions more like could, will, and might. So, and then over here on this side for your, like your first questions and your second questions, work more on the spectrum of the why and how kind of things, rather than the what and where. So you guys can kind of look at this as a way to get you started. It says your question should be broad enough that you're going to spend at least 2 to 3 weeks just kind of researching and getting background information on it. You want to make sure that you can use that time. You have enough time to do that. You want to make sure before you even pitch a question to me, please make sure that you're able to find credible sources ahead of time, that you're not going to get stuck with nothing and you have nowhere to go. So before you decide to submit a question to me, your topic with your supporting questions, please make sure that you are going to have enough information to do this. So please double check that first. You should have a handful of sources in mind that are going to help you with your project before you even pitch it to me. If you can't find that, you need to consider looking for another topic. And number 4 is just kind of think about your final product and what you think you guys might want to do. Try once again, we talk about trying to do something that you guys haven't done before. Oh, there's Audrey down here. All right, sorry, buddy, we already watched your video. But think about how you might want to present your product to the world. Try to do something you haven't done before. So that's something to think about too. You don't have to have that finalized yet. You really want to focus on getting a topic made first, but that's something to consider as well. So yeah, consider what you might do here. And if you feel like you're ready to submit your topic, you can. So we can go back to your lesson for today. Your actual topics will need to be submitted to me by Thursday of next week. So you have a week, a little over a week for you guys to do that. If you feel like you're really ready to go and you want to submit, you can go ahead and click on this Genius Hour question submission. And you're going to submit to me not only what your overall topic is going to be or what you plan to do, but you need to have 4 or 5 questions underneath that you wish to learn or answer about your topic. So this is where you're going to use those kind of higher level questioning words to help you with that. So do your best to come up with some supporting questions for your overall topic. And then number 3 says try to combine your supporting questions into like one main question that you're going to use as your overall question. So that's what you're going to submit to me when you feel like you're ready. So if you feel like you're ready now, you can go ahead and do that. And if not, you have a little over a week to come up with a question. You are welcome today to send me emails. If you want to pitch some ideas to me, go ahead and email me. I will be home. I am going to run my daughter to the doctor today, but I will be home after that. So if you feel like you want to ask me any questions, go ahead and shoot me an email, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. Okay. And then what we want to take a look then is lastly, and kind of budget your time today. When you have like about 20 minutes left of class, if you haven't done so already, and even if you have, please meet up with your lab group and share those individual designs that you guys made in this first step. And the idea is you need to come up with at least 2, well, I say only 2 group designs of parachutes that you guys are going to build tomorrow. So here's where you got to share ideas with each other, kind of pick the best of both worlds. You can see if you can kind of interlock your ideas together. Feel free to look at the materials at the back counter and see what you might want to use. So within your group of 3 or 4 people, you guys need to come up with 2 designs. It'd be great if you can have a design ready and at least have a list of materials that you want to use so that at the start of class tomorrow, you can go ahead and begin. If you can't get that far, at least have a chance to share your individual designs and critique them a little bit. You guys should have some comments written down critiquing each other's designs, and then see what you can do with putting ideas together. Some of you, if you don't get to the actual purchase order part today, hopefully you at least know what you are leaning toward doing tomorrow. So that's all I have for you guys today. Once again, email me if you have any questions. Hope you guys have a great day, and I hope to see you tomorrow.